Hi, it's Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and on today's video, how to clean up your graphics card drivers. Are you having problems with your PC, crashing, intermittent problems, games stuttering, all that kind of usual stuff? Or maybe you've changed graphics card. Maybe you've gone from AMD to Intel. Unlikely, but you never know. Possibly you've sorted your graphics card out, or you've changed graphics cards over the years, and you've never really given your PC a full clean out to get the best out of your graphics drivers and also make it more stable and reduce things like latency, lag and stuttering and all that kind of stuff, which can happen when you've got multiple drivers installed on the same system, but you're only using one of them. One way to fix this is using DDU, that is Display Driver Uninstaller. Really should have been called Display Driver Cleaner, I think. But anyway, regardless, today's video I'm going to show you how to use it and also how to use it within safe mode, which now, as of the latest versions, does seem to be the better way of actually using it. So let's over to the computer and take a closer look. So here we are on our Windows desktop, and I'm about to clean out the drivers for my NVIDIA graphics card. Now, this is the same principle if you're on NVIDIA, if you're on AMD, if you're on Intel, the same process applies. You're just basically cleaning out your drivers and reinstating them. Now when it comes to reinstating them, it's always a good idea, if you can, before you start this process, download the newest drivers for your specific graphics card. So if it's for NVIDIA, you can go to nvidia.com. If it's for AMD, you can go to the AMD drivers page. For Intel, you can go to the ARC drivers page, etc, etc. I'll put all the links for this in the video description to make life a little bit easier for you, but to be honest with you, it's very simple and straightforward to do anyway. But I will put links for those of you that may be struggling to find the correct drivers. And if you're struggling with anything in this video, feel free to reach out in the comments or on our Discord, and we'll do our best to help you out with your problems. So, Display Driver Uninstaller, we've got that in this tab here. So you can download this. I get it from Guru of 3D. Wagnersoft is the official place for it. But I find their website to be a little bit, well, just don't use it. Go to this mirror here for Guru 3D, and all you do, scroll down, download whichever mirror you want. It doesn't really make a difference. If you're in the EU area, download that, it might be faster. If you're in the USA, download that one, that might be faster. It doesn't matter which country you're in, you can download from either. It's absolutely fine. I'm in the EU region, so I'm going to download the USA one. Why not? And just click on there and you'll get a pop-up. So we'll save this to our Windows desktop, and this should be very quick indeed. So there we go. So we've got our Display Driver Uninstaller, and we've also got our new driver for our graphics card. So we can close those down, and this one is zipped, so we're gonna have to right click and choose Extract All, and then it will give you another folder, and inside there is another one, so you have to unzip it again. So just double click on there and it will run the 7-zip self extractor, so we can extract once more, and then I'll give you our folder, our final folder, DDU version 18154. Depending when you're watching this, your version number may be different. If you want to make life a little bit easier, you can, if you want, just right click on there, choose cut, and just stick it in the root of your C drive. Now you'll see why that might be, because later on when we go into safe mode, potentially, depending where you save your programs, in safe mode things can go a little bit wonky. So by putting it in the root of the C drive, where there basically isn't any sort of protections of the file system, this could work out better for you. Again, entirely up to you, desktop or here, either way is fine. So a couple of things we need to do now, one of which I would say is turn off your internet connection if you possibly can. So for some of you, that's going to be unplugging your LAN cable, or alternatively for some of you, you may need to go down to the bottom here and basically turn off your Wi-Fi. Just turn that off if you're using Wi-Fi, but if you're using Ethernet, again, just unplug the cable. So what we want to do is we want to restart our computer in safe mode. Now, the easy way of doing that is to hold down the Shift key on your keyboard and go down to the start flag here, then click on shutdown or the power button, and then choose restart. And keep holding down that Shift button until eventually we'll get a blue screen menu come up. So we've got this please wait at the bottom, so we can release the Shift key now, and this will go into the kind of safe mode boot menu. So at this point we want to choose an option, so I'm going to choose troubleshoot, and then we go into advanced options, and then we want to go into Startup Settings. So this is essentially going to restart Windows in essentially safe mode. So click on Restart, and it will go through the same process again, and we should get into safe mode. And now we have some options here to choose. Realistically, best one to do, just press number 4, and it will go into safe mode. So log into a computer as you would normally. You can see here, this is looking a little bit different. It says safe mode in the top and bottom there. So now what we want to do is to open up Explorer and go into our C drive, which is just here. And we'll go into the folder we created earlier, the DDU one. And we've got our display driver uninstaller. So ideally you want to right click on this and now choose Run as Administrator. And it will get a message coming up saying this seems to be the first time you've launched DDU. Potentially if you've launched it before, then you should be fine. Obviously do follow the instructions, or at least listen and read this. There is a terms and conditions, a readme, and also make sure you've done a backup, etc. If you haven't, it's not the end of the world, but potentially things can go wrong. We'll click on OK. So now we've got our general options. Essentially you can leave this entirely as it is, unless there's other specific changes you want to make, such as removing PhysX if you're no longer going to be using that for NVIDIA, control panel settings, etc, etc. Entirely up to you, but the default setup here is generally fine, so we'll leave that as it is. So now we need to go over to the Display Driver Uninstaller main window, which is this one here, and what we want to do is to actually select a device type. So we're going to be choosing GPU. You can also clean out audio drivers as well if you need to. But we'll choose GPU. It's automatically detected that we're currently running a NVIDIA GeForce. And you've got some options here. So you've got clean and restart, clean and do not restart, clean and shut down, or clean the shader cache only. So potentially for some of you, shader cache only might be fine. Realistically, for most people, I think clean and restart. If you're changing your graphics card, I would say clean and do not restart, or clean and shut down. So that way you can wait till the computer shut down, then you can reinstall your new graphics card. Whichever way you want to do. So yeah, that is essentially it. So what we want to do now is to click on, I'm going to do clean and do not restart, just for this particular instance. So you'll notice here in the logs, it's going to go through and it's actually going to start looking at the system and seeing what's going on. So currently it's uninstalling the NVIDIA driver and it's getting rid of some of the background tasks. So that is fine. At the moment, my system is actually pretty clean because it says only one GPU was detected with one driver. Potentially at the top of the log, it may show that you've got multiple graphics cards showing, in which case that's old registry entries of those older graphics cards which you've used. I've done a clean install of this computer very, very recently, so it is quite clean anyway, but this video is more of a demonstration than me trying to actually fix a specific problem. Now, potentially your screen may go blank a couple of times. Don't worry, it's absolutely fine. So clean uninstall completed. Would you like to exit now? Generally you'd say yes, but I'm actually going to say no. And just for the sake of it, I've actually had an AMD card in here, or actually an AMD onboard graphics. So I'm actually going to run it again and see if it picks up anything. I don't think it will do, but we can try running it again. It's just going to clean up the AMD video driver, which looks like it has actually, yeah, it has actually found part of the AMD driver. So yeah, that's pretty decent. Again, this is an AM5 processor, so it has integrated graphics, but I've currently got them disabled. If you're using your onboard graphics, leave the graphics driver installed. Again, it's entirely up to you, whichever you do. Realistically, if you're experiencing problems, it's probably best to just get rid of all the drivers you possibly can. So that is essentially it. So yeah, do you want to exit now? Yes, we do. So it's going to take you back into normal kind of Windows mode. Now, don't plug in your Wi-Fi or your Ethernet yet. We want to do another reboot. So what we're going to do is we are going to restart the computer once more. So now we've rebooted and we've deliberately not got the internet connected, as you can see. So no internet connections available, because what we don't want happening now is for your system to go online and quickly download drivers, because we want to take care of things ourselves. We've already got the driver. Of course, conversely, if you do want Windows to install the drivers for you, using the OEMs, then that's fine. You can let it do it if you want to. Plug in your Ethernet and let it do it itself. But I find that the Microsoft drivers generally tend to be a little bit out of date, so getting the latest ones is a better option. So we have got our driver here. So all we need to do now is just double click on there to start the installer, and it will quickly unpack the file, although these drivers are getting bigger and bigger. You can start the package launcher. Again, if you're on AMD, your layout may be slightly different. It's going to extract this to a temporary location, so make sure you follow one of our videos later on how to clean up your temporary files. And at this point it says, do you want the driver and the NVIDIA app? I'm not really keen on the NVIDIA app, so I'm going to leave that off for now. And do you want an express or custom? So custom you can do if you want to, because then you can choose which components you want. For most people, the express version is going to be absolutely fine. So we'll just let it carry on do its thing, and for most of you, that is pretty much it. So there you go, there is a video on how to remove your old graphics card drivers and reinstall new ones, doing it in a methodical way and making sure that it's done properly so you don't get issues with previous drivers corrupting or interfering with your system and causing you things like lag spikes, crashing possibly, and all kinds of weird behavior that Windows can do. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, smash the like button. If you want to see more content like this on a daily basis, maybe consider hitting subscribe. And if you do that, don't forget to hit the all notifications button. That way you'll be notified of future video releases. If you're feeling particularly generous, feel free to hype this video. If you're on a mobile device, that is much appreciated. But I think that's going to wrap this one up. I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To. And hopefully we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching.